Chargers. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Tennessee. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Devin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands.
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll... the offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Some push up front. They need to be the best running team.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Clemson!
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Still on his feet. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Red pass, it's complete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Maybe a 3-yard. trying to pick up a first down. Looking for a man. It's Ebby. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown. Instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Stanford offense makes way back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football.
Breaks into the open. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Pedrino. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Finds his man. It's Pedrino. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They kicked a field goal on the drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. And his slips just inside that right upright. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys? Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Got it in the middle, it's Owens. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold on.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Catch in the middle, it's Watts. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Tigers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Bring in the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Pedrino. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Escapes the sack. Snagged in the middle. It's Owens. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Looking to throw, it's Emmy. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Brown has it. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
To the ground with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement.
There he goes! They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Well, he was licking his chops. As soon as he saw blitz, he knew some guy was trying to cover him man-to-man. Ain't gonna happen. With his skill set, he's one of the best in the country, and that is just way too easy.
Catch in the middle, it's Browning. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Snags it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Cardinal!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. The give to the tailback. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Touch pass on the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Ebby. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. And he's thrown another interception. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The offense lining up for a first down play. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Got his man out of the backfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Ebby. Throws for the tight end. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Leaves it with the running back. Slithers into space. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Browning. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on...
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Owens. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Owens. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Owens. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw again. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Stanford. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different looking team than what we saw earlier.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jess.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Ebby. It's complete to the left. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Running into the open space. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Clemson will send the punt team out. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have a lead, get the ball back to the offense. Let's see if this defense can come up clutch.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And this is really the story of the game. This offense has no chance in the passing game because they cannot protect the quarterback. All game long, he's been under duress. You got to give the defense a ton of credit.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Finds his back in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Back to pass, it's Ebby. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
Punt is on its way. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Stanford perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Pedrino. They'll get him down at the 38 after the 15-yard gain. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Got it in the middle. It's Browning. Turning it on. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. Catch in the middle, it's Browning. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's first down. Got out of trouble and throws. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he finds some solid space. Escape before the defense is able to stop him. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Power football with the run.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
Looks as if Clemson will have the first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. Throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on first and 10. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Throwing right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback takes a knee. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a